What's going on YouTube? It's Drew Lefty NDV10. Gonna show off a couple T206 today before they go into the box. Just had a bunch on my desk that I needed to get off, so I'm slowly whittling away. No huge cards in this one, just some great looking commons. A few not so great that'll have to upgrade, but yeah. So if you wanna stick around, I would appreciate it. Maybe learn a thing or two about one of these players. But anyways, jumping right in, this is one I'll have to replace, eventually get an upgrade for. Shadberry. It's a 2. I just grabbed this. It was cheap. To finish my setup. Kind of missing the name there, hence the 2. So one day that'll be out of the collection. This one as well, I really need an upgrade on this one. This is one of my favorite looking cards in the set, and this is just a 2 that doesn't really fit with the rest of my cards. So, you know, I prefer really good looking 3s or 4s, but Howie Cabinets has a ton of cards in the set for whatever reason. He was kind of a semi-star. I love the spelling of Pittsburgh on his chest there with the cool looking sleeves. But anyways, that's a 2. Here's the last 2. Larry Schlaffy. This one I'm not super worried about upgrading anytime soon. Just got a bit of staining on the back and a crease. But that one, really nice looking 2 on the front for Newark. Next up, we got Otto Nabe. Really good color on this one for the Dirty Phillies. Piedmont 350. This one came from Max. What up, Max? Picky Doolin, 2.5 fielding. Pretty tough card, I've found. Eventually, I'll have to snag an upgrade of that. Eventually, this was Max hand-me-down. Eventually, I'll get a nicer copy for myself. So, thank you, Max, for that. I really love this card with the got the grandstands in the background. Super cool. This one's cool. I don't have a ton of this back. It's not, you know, super rare or anything, but this is Kitty Bransfield. Nice looking 3, very nicely centered. Oof, look at that face. Yikes. But this is a Sweet Capital 649 overprint back. So let me see if I got another Sweet Cap anywhere around here. Of course not. Well, not of the 150s, but anyways, the cool red line where they repacked it for a different factory, New York. Nice looking card. Arlie Latham, this thing is a beauty. Look at that green. Really nice SGC3. Arlie Latham was like 50 years old and still playing, still stealing bases as a player, coach. He's got cards all the way back in 1887, Old Judge set, Gypsy Queen. Yeah, super cool story. Dude played forever. And that's a really cool card with the sweater. I really like that. And the green just pops on this thing. Love it. Next up, we got Cy Seymour throwing. These are all old SGC slabs as well. So the ones, you know, eventually over time, whenever SGC lowers their prices or maybe does like a reslab special, I'll get these. The ones I'm going to keep in my set redone. Like this is a really, really, really tough card. It's a top 100 scarcity. I think it's in the 80s. But this one took me forever to find in the first place, and then took me forever to upgrade. And I really just, you know, had a friend reach out with this one, or I'd probably still be looking for one. So Bobby Rhodes, right arm extended. Really tough card. A lot of times this one is very like faded. Looks like it was drug across concrete, but this is a fantastic example. Love that one. Sweet Cap, 350 back. Next up, this one is just a stunner as well. Love the red on this card. Al Bridwell with cap. He's got another card without the cap, another portrait. If you've never seen Max Jackson's little collage he put together where all these a lot of these New York Giants portraits are part of an actual photo, team photo, but he, you know, superimposed the cards over the photo. It's super, super cool. Definitely recommend you check that out if you haven't seen that. But Al Bridwell with cap. Very cool. This one, really, really, really popular card. This is the easier of his two cards, of his two portraits. Yeah, actually, he has a third card in the set. But Kit Elberfeld, New York. Really, really, really great looking four. The Tabasco Kid, that's what they called Elberfeld. Really fantastic color on that. Great photo. Just killer, killer, killer. Love it. Let's see. Next up, we got Chief Myers. Batting. Really great image on this one. I love the color on that. Just a good solid card. P350. And three more cards. We've got Hooks Wootsie with cap. Obviously, he's got another portrait with green background without a cap. This is another card that's in that montage with a team photo. Really solid four. Love this card. This one also, a lot of times I've seen with really bad registration. So I was happy to get one that is very clean. Very good looking card. Last two. Next up, we got Germany Schaefer. Germany Schaefer has a great story in Glory of Their Times, which, by the way, just three great baseball books. This one, absolute must read for any baseball fan. I mean, these are the guys that pretty much, really just catapulted baseball to, the national pastime. The audiobook, fantastic as well. It has the actual players speaking. So Lou Ritter, Lawrence Ritter, the author of this book, tracked all these older Hall of Famers down. They're in their 70s and 80s. By the time he found them, but anyways, he goes through and they talk about their careers. So a lot of these players have a chapter or two. Germany Schaefer, what a goofball this guy was in his story, or part of what was said about him. So pretty cool. Germany Schaefer, Washington. And then last up, this was a really, really nice pickup for my Gabby Street back run. This was a tough card. Love that portrait. It's the 350-25 back, so the factory number 25 there. Really tough card. Paid quite a bit more than a regular 4 would go for, but happy to have that in the back run. So that's it, guys. That's all I've got. Thanks for watching. Peace out.